Hey guys, welcome to the Webhook API documentation video. In full transparency, this video is going to be for my programmers and developers. If you want to use the webhook and are not a coder, you can use our tool, which is called the Webhook URL Generator. There is another help desk article on that, but basically you'll select a few things like I want to enter a trade or exit and how you want to do that, and then we'll create the webhook URL. So you just need to copy and paste it into whatever you're connecting to, like TradingView. So if you just want a simple implementation of this, go check out the Webhook URL Generator video in our help desk site. Now, if you're a programmer and you want to build on top of our system, we have a Webhook API for that. Again, everything is explained here. Basically, the way this works is every single auto trader is a bot, which is basically a house for trades. And so in order to automate and do things through the Webhook API, there needs to be a auto trader or a bot that is housing those trades. So what you can do is you can make a universal bot, which is basically you just create a custom auto trader with no exit rules. And that bot, you can call it whatever you'd like, maybe universal. And that bot can be where you store all the trades that you trigger through our Webhook API system. Now, when we're dealing with the webhook, the API keys are structured in this format. It's 8 characters, -4 characters, -4 characters, -4 characters, -12. So total 36 characters plus the dashes. Again, that is what a webhook, or I should say API key, looks like. That can be accessed in your user portal by going to app.optionsautotrader.com/user/portal. You'll see API key. You want to make sure that's enabled, and you can grab your API key there. You can also reset it if you'd like. Now, there are a lot of different endpoints of what you can do. One thing that you can do is you can do a get endpoint for, you use your API key right here inside the URL, and you do bots, and this will return all the bots. So you can see here, again, it's not best displayed. I'll fix this on the site here, but it will return the success is true. It'll show you the user's email, and it'll show you the data, which includes all the bots that you have, being the bot's ID, the broker it's connected to, the name of the bot, and the strategy that the bot is using. So as you can see what accounts that you have with that API key and what bots there are, so you can execute based on that. Again, the goal is if you're using a universal because you just want to trigger trades, you'll use the universal bot setting. If you want to trigger trades for a specific bot, you'll want to use the bot ID from this list. Next is the get open trades. So right here, again, this allows you to do your API key -trades. And this will return all the open trades that you have, again, for all bots. And so again, for all the trade records that it returns, it will show you the bot ID it's connected to, the trade ID, so we can use this when we're closing specific trades, the symbol, what the strategy is, when it was entered at, the entry price, the current profit and loss dollar amount, and the profit and loss percentage, so that you can decide if you want to close those trades, and so you can do that. Next is enter a trade. So again, if you're just doing a generic entry where you just want to copy and paste something, that's going to be this, where you provide /webhook /API key /enter /the bot ID. You just do a post request to this, and it will automatically place the trade based on the settings and the entry rules set for that bot. If you want to do custom legs, you do the same thing, but you provide a payload. So basically a JSON payload, and you provide it as legs. And so you provide all the legs that you want to enter. So if you're entering an iron condor, there'll be 4 legs. If you're entering credit spread, there'll be 2 legs. And basically with these legs, you just tell us what you want to do with it, and we'll customize that when we enter the trade. So that would be the symbol, the quantity. Again, the quantity is going to be positive or negative. If it's positive, you're going to be buying to open that number of contracts. If it's negative, you'll be selling to open that number of contracts. You include the expiration date you want. You include the type, whether it's a call or a put, and you include the strike price. Again, all these need to be provided if you're doing a custom trade entry, and you can select all these settings for you there. Again, we'll return a success or failure payload and tell you why it failed, or all the details if it succeeded. Next, for exiting a trade, again, if you want to do just a simple exit, you can just do a post request to our API key /exit/bot ID, and that will close all the trades associated with that bot. However, if you want to close a specific trade, you hit this post request, but with a payload of trade ID and the ID. Again, this ID is coming from the open trades. You can get that trade ID here. So that's how you exit trades. Again, you can exit all the trades, your newest trade, the oldest trade, whatever you want to do can be done that way. And so again, just like always, you get a response as success true about when we executed it or failure and why, so that you can make sure to update it correctly. There are rate limits per API key. So again, 60 API requests per minute. If you do hit that, there will be a 5-minute waiting period to let that cool down. Order retrying, we do not do order retrying because we assume that when you executed the trade, that's when you want to enter. And so if you didn't enter at that time, then you probably just want to wait till the next execution. Again, we are not responsible for any delays that happen between TradingView triggering signals if you're triggering it from TradingView or TrendSpider or another third-party platform. But as soon as we get it, we will execute those trades in less than 10 seconds. But we can't control how long that order takes to get to us. Again, if you're having any errors, these are some of the common errors you can run into and the causes and how to fix it. Again, just make sure you look at all this. If you have any questions, shoot me an email at hello@optionsaudtrader.com, and also feel free to read through this documentation yourself. All right, thanks guys.